A top executive at the Chinese technology firm Huawei is in a Vancouver court today following her arrest last week by Canadian authorities at the request of the United States. It was initially unclear what charges she was being held on, but we've just heard that Meng Wanzhou, whose father is Huawei's founder, is charged with fraud offences linked to violations of sanctions against Iran. The BBC's China media analyst Carrie Allen joined me earlier to explain how people are reacting to this case in China.
Well, in the last 2 days, this has been the biggest story in China, and mainstream media, big newspapers like People's Daily, which is the official newspaper in China, they've been putting out reports very, very angry about this. They've been emphasising the foreign minister's condemnation of this incident and saying that she should be released. They've been emphasising the statement from the Chinese embassy in Canada. They've been very, very angry. But whereas some US media have been suggesting that this might be to do with the US having concerns about China's role in Iranian sanctions, Chinese media have been taking a very, very different perspective. They've been actually saying that they feel this is related to the US's concern with China's growing power in the 5G market. Now, this is an important week for Huawei because they've been promoting very, very extensively this last week their 5G technology. They've got a new phone model that's going to be released soon. They've been really emphasising that Huawei is growing and it's becoming this huge technological success, and they're very, very proud of that. So for something like this to happen now, Chinese media are very angry, and social media users reading these papers suggesting that the US is threatened by China. Comments from Weibo users, and people use Sina Weibo instead of Facebook or Twitter in China, they've been very, very angry, and they've been almost taking it personally and saying that this is an instance where they feel that the US is trying to bully China. And for the details of her detention still not being released, they are concerned and they want to know why. They really think that she should be released.
Now, in the case of Meng Wanzhou, she's not just anybody. She's the daughter of a very important figure, the owner of Huawei. Is it because of that the media are particularly angry, because of who these people represent?
Well, Ren Zhengfei, the owner of Huawei, yes, he's a big businessman. He's been a big figure in China, but also some newspapers, they haven't been mentioning Meng Wanzhou's official title, her CFO position within Huawei. What they've been doing instead is they've been saying that this is Mr. Ren's daughter, and really kind of playing on this and emphasising that, you know, this is someone's daughter who's been arrested overseas while she's been travelling. Like, this is concerning to the Chinese public. There's so much anger now in China about this. It's also a sensitive time with the ongoing Chinese and US trade war. There have been discussions about sanctions at either end. So there's a lot of frictions between China and the US in relation to this.
Carrie Allen.